Hi and welcome to shoulder impingement training. We will always do one exercise against shoulder impingement, and then I'm going to read from here something about what the circadian rhythm is. Pretty basic, just what it is. And participating in the exercise is at your own risk, and if you feel pain during the exercises at the shoulder impingement point, then stop and don't do the exercise. Let's start with the first one, just a warm-up exercise. We're just going back of shoulders, up and front and down, or also called forward shoulder circuits. So back, up, in front and down. And the last time. Now changing the direction, we're going in front, up, back, down. So we're doing backwards shoulder circuits. And the last time. And we're starting directly with the first exercise. So we're having long arms, no bend in the elbow, and back with the hands a fist. And now we're going back with the scapulars or with the shoulders as far as we can. And now we're trying to go further back with the shoulders while we're lifting high up. Now we have lifted the shoulders high up. Now try to lift them high up while we're moving front. And now try to come further in front with the shoulders while we're bringing them down. We're completely down. Now try to come deeper down with the shoulders while you move backwards. And we're back. Try to bring the shoulders further back while you lift them up. And try to bring the shoulders higher up while you bring them in front. And changing the direction. Try to bring the scapulars higher up while you move them back. And now try to bring them further back while you bring them down. And try to bring the shoulders further down while you bring the shoulders in front. And try to bring the shoulders further in front while you lift them up. And the last round, try to lift them higher up while you bring them back. And go slowly down while you try to bring them further back. And we're done with the first exercise. Now to the circadian rhythm. So, here is written. The circadian rhythm has a length of 24 hours. The circadian rhythm, whatever it is, it has a length of 24 hours. Time can't be measured in this, so I can't make a measurement in size. It has a length of 24 hours, and we're going to it a bit in a riddle, because it's just basically what the circadian rhythm is, so that the answer in the end is satisfying enough. I'm going to present it a little bit like a riddle. So it's 24 hours long, our circadian rhythm. Next exercise. We are having a good stand. We're going a bit into the knees. We're hinging forward with a straight back. We're letting the arms hang. And now we're pulling the scapulars together. So press really together. We want to train the back muscle with this exercise. So press really together. This is a muscle exercise. And now make fists with the hands. And lift the arms up. And pinch the scapulars together. And release the arms and the scapulars. And again, a bit into the knees, hinge forward, straight back, let the arms hang. And now pull the scapulars up, maybe even down, so not up but down, so pull them down and back together. And now make fists of the hands and lift the arms up and bring the scapulars down and together under pressure. And release the arms and the scapulars. The circadian rhythm is 24 hours long. The circadian rhythm repeats every 24 hours. These are two 24-hour datas, which don't mean the same but are very similar and confusing. So the circadian rhythm itself has a duration of 24 hours. And after this 24 hours of circadian rhythm have ended, another circadian rhythm with 24 hours starts. And so on and on and on. The next exercise. We are having again the legs standing wide apart. We're hinging again. No, we're bending the knees. We're hinging forward. This time with a round leg. Letting the arms hang. And now we're turning the arms to the inside. And we are lifting the arms high up and to the inside. While we're straightening up and while we're bringing the scapulars down to the inside. Lift the arms high up and bring the arms to the inside. Bring the scapulars down and press them to the inside. It's all under pressure to train the muscles. The shoulders down, scapulars down, and press them together, and the arms high up and together. And put effort into this. And releasing gradually. And another time. Again, a bit into the knees. We're hinging forward with a round back, letting the arms hang. Now we're bringing the arms to the inside, lifting the arms high up and bringing them to the inside. We're straightening slowly up. Bring the scapulars back down, and we are pressing them together. We lift the arms high up and bring the arms together. Skeppers down and together. And the arms up together. And we're releasing slowly. The circadian rhythm has a duration of 24 hours, and after these 24 hours of circadian rhythm have run down, the next one starts. The circadian rhythm is also called circadian circle. It's also called circadian circle. So one name for it is circadian rhythm, because that seems to happen in a rhythm or something like that, but it happens also in a way of circuits. That makes sense because there are 24 hours, and after that the next 24 hours of circadian circle are happening. And on and on and on. Next exercise. Now we are lifting the arms up, and we're just thinking about the scapulars, but we're opening them up to the sky. And if that hurts the shoulder impingement point here, then don't do this exercise. We have other exercises which don't are that stressful for that point. And the idea of these exercises, of all these exercises, are to address the two main problems for shoulder impingement, which causes shoulder impingement. The problem is that the scapula in the whole shoulder is too much in front. And if the shoulder is in front, you can't lift the arm up. And now here everything is impinged. And the second reason is, and it has to do with the first one, is that the scapula doesn't go properly back. This is why we're training the muscles down there, the rhomboid and the other muscles, to bring the scapula down. And for this exercise, we're just concentrating on the scapula. The scapula opens up to the sky, and that we are trying to develop a feeling, or at least that we see that the scapula can do this if we have trained with muscles and so on, that the scapula actually goes down and makes room that the arm can come up. And I'm going to do it one more time. Concentrate just on the scapula. The scapula opens up and makes room free for the arms to come. Now some exercise. The arms out to the side, and we again just thinking about the scapulars, that they're going perfectly over the rib cage and back together, and they're going in front, around of the rib cage. That they're following the arms basically, and at any moment giving a perfect socket for the humerus or for the arm. And back with the scapulars, and one last time. Just think of the scapulars, how we're moving around of the rib cage and are following the arms, and again back. Back to the circadian circle or circadian rhythm. Any process that originates within a human and which also responds to the environment can be referred to the circadian rhythm. Whatever process is happening in the human body, there are different processes happening. One process is the generation of heat in the human body. Another process is the digestion in the stomach. And if they are influenced by the outside, then they can be referred to with circadian rhythm. But it's complex, and there will never be a full explanation to de-riddle this complexity. But we're going on with the next exercise. Now, we bring the scapulars together, back together, making fists of the hands and straight and long arms, and we're turning the arms to the inside. So we internally rotate the arms, and we bring the scapulars down and pressing them together. We're opening a bit the chest to the sky, so we're opening the scapulars a bit to the sky. And bring the arms with pressure back. Scapulars down and together. And we're changing, just the arms are changing, the scapulars are staying. We're turning the arms to the outside. The scapulars are going down and to the inside. And up a bit to the chest to the sky. And we're changing, the arms are going back. And the scapulars are going down, pressing to the inside. One other pressure, so bring the arms further back, scapulars down to the inside. And we're changing the last time. The arms in front and the scapulars still down to the inside. And we're releasing. The circadian circle is something which takes 24 hours to run one time. And after this one circle has ended, directly the next circadian rhythm or circadian circle happens. And whatever process is happening in the human body, if it is influenced by the outside, then someone can say to it that it is the circadian rhythm or part of a circadian rhythm or something like that. Something called circadian clock exists. And whatever it is, it regulates the biological processes in human cell that they occur at the right time. So there's something with a similar name, the Circadian Clock. It's even not mentioned what it is, but it's indicated through this phrase, and whatever it is, that here will never be an explanation of what it is. The Circadian Clock. And that circadian clock makes sure that the processes in the human body, which if they are influenced by the outside can be referred to as circadian rhythm, are occurring at the right time. Sleep could be something, for example. Sleep could be influenced by the outside through a loud saw or a car. And sleep is a process happening in the human body, and it should happen in this 24 hours period at the right time. And if there's a loud scaffolding or something, someone not working, then that sleep would be influenced by the outside, and it would interfere with the circadian rhythm. The circadian clock would make sure that at whatever time the sleep would occur. I think we're pretty close to what it is. I'm not sure if we're getting any closer. We've skipped a little bit, but first the next exercise. And this exercise is for shock. So we are lifting again the arms up, and now we are lifting the shoulders up and releasing it all again. And I repeat myself, if there's pain by any of these exercises, then don't do them. You're making it worse. And we're lifting the arms up, and we're lifting shoulders higher, and releasing it all. And another time. The arm up, lifting all the way up, and again down. To the next exercise, the arms out to the side, the fists, and we're bringing them a bit in front. Now we're turning the arms in front, and we're bringing the scapulars down and together. We're not under pressure. The arms in front, the scapulars down and together. And we're changing the arms back, the scapulars up and in front. And to the next exercise, we're having both arms together, and we're going a bit down and opening to the side, a pretzel curl, and we're just thinking about the scapulars, just so that we, this time what we're doing is consciously observing how the scapulars are moving over the rib cage. And one last time. And now, taking the last exercise, so you can also use a tennis ball or something to be outside, and we are letting it fall. We're trying to catch it again, and we're trying to have a straight arm while we're doing this. And on the other side. With that, we are done with all the shoulder and back exercises. Just the arm in front, and we're stretching the arm, the shoulder stays back. And on the other side. And we're done with everything. 1 minute left. That means that in a biological process of humans which are influenced by the sun, the weather, the plants and trees, the mosquitos or honking cars can be referred to the circadian rhythm. Why they are influenced by it? If the circadian rhythm through the circadian clock is something internally happening in the human body. The circadian cycle or circadian rhythm is something which takes 24 hours. So the course of a day, the time the sun needs to travel around. Now the Earth needs to turn around one time. The Earth needs to turn around while the sun is beaming light on that, so the Earth is turning in 24 hours. And after this 24 hours had run up, the circadian circle starts again. And it has something to do with the circadian clock. Regulates it and makes sure that at the right time in the evening we are sleepy. And something like that. And it can be influenced by the outside, by honking cars or by mosquitos or whatever. And somehow only if it is influenced by the outside, then it is circadian rhythm. Maybe it's something mixed up. Something like that is the circadian rhythm. I thank you very much, and until next time.